The first process of the build, acquire and implement domain, called manage programs and projects, has 14 practices. The 8th practice is to plan projects. The entity responsible for this practice is the Project Management Office, while the entity that is held accountable is the Steering Program Committee. The practice receives one input, which is the approved acceptance test plan from the BAI01 process. It generates 3 outputs, which are the project plans, the project baseline, and the project reports and communications, all to be used internally. The activities involved in this practice include developing a project plan that allows the management to control the project throughout its life cycle. The plan should clearly define the required resources, the work packages, the milestones, and the expected outcomes. The plan should be kept up to date, reflecting the progress of the project or any changes that occurred, and it should be communicated to the relevant parties. A project baseline should be established, including details about the cost, schedule, scope, risk, and quality. The 9th practice is to manage the program quality. The entities responsible for this practice are the Project Management Office, the business process owners, and the head of IT development. The entity that is held accountable is the Steering Program Committee. The practice receives 2 inputs, which are the quality management plans and the customer requirements for quality management, both from the BAI01 process. It generates 2 outputs, which are the quality management plan to be used by several BAI processes, and the requirements for verification of deliverables to be used by the BAI01 process. The activities involved in this practice include identifying the required activities to ensure that the changes are controlled. The project deliverable should be quality assured, and the quality review processes and performance metrics should be established. Requirements for independent validation of the quality of the deliverables should be defined. The quality assurance activities should be performed in accordance to the quality management system. The 10th practice is to manage the program risk. The entities responsible for this practice are the Project Management Office, the business process owners, and the head of IT development. The entity that is held accountable is the Steering Program Committee. The practice receives several inputs, which include the risk analysis results from the BAI01 process, the risk mitigation actions from the BAI02 process, and the enterprise risk management framework from external sources. It generates 3 outputs, which are the project risk management plan, the project risk assessment results, and the project risk register, all to be used internally. The activities involved in this practice include establishing a formal project risk management approach in alignment with the enterprise risk management framework. Personnel with appropriate risk management experience should be assigned with the responsibility to perform the risk-related activities. Project and program risks should be identified, assessed, communicated, and reviewed throughout the project. Risk response actions should be taken in accordance with the risk appetite set for the program. Risks should be documented and updated in a risk register, along with the taken response actions.